Alright, welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I wanted to talk about an issue with studying abroad. A lot of people in Japan, and in other countries too, use agencies when they go abroad to study, for example to study languages like English. Usually you pay the agency and they organise the trip for you, the flights, the place to study, the accommodation. Anyway, one of these agencies in Japan has just closed down. It's called Gateway 21. They suddenly closed on Friday and all these people have been writing about it on the internet, on sites like Mixi, with such sad stories. And the story has just come out in the news today. Apparently they're accepting money right up until they closed, and then they suddenly closed everything and disappeared, and now their offices are empty, no one answers the phone, and the website's gone. They're not officially bankrupt yet, but they're now preparing to file for bankruptcy. Some people had just handed over all their money, so they might lose it all, and some of them had worked so hard saving all their money. And for most people it's a lot of money, so it's really sad. I did a couple of student exchanges when I was a teenager, so I know what it's like working after school every day and in the holidays, saving all the money that you can to pay for the trip. So I just wanted to say to those people who have lost all their money and suffered this setback that I hope it all works out, and if it doesn't, remember that every cloud has a silver lining, so maybe something positive will come of this situation. And if it was your dream to study abroad, then I hope you don't give up your dream, because it's such a great thing to do. And if you're thinking about studying abroad in the future, you might want to think about organising the trip yourself. Not that all the agencies are going to go bankrupt. I'm sure some of them are great, solid companies. But organising it yourself might be easier than you think. Especially with the internet these days, it's a lot easier than it used to be. Before, it might have been really important to have the agency for things like emotional support, but now you can get that off the internet. For example, if you're staying with the host family and you're having some problems and you're thinking, are they complete freaks or is it just me? Am I doing something wrong? What should I do? Then you can go online and tell your story and ask for people's advice. And there are so many people out there who've been in similar situations and who are just waiting to help you and support you and give you advice. Kia ora, in Stick News today, a thief in Germany surprised his victims by returning to deliver an apology note and compensation.
A kiosk in Germany was broken into on a Saturday night. Alcohol and cigarettes worth €4,300 were stolen. Reuters reported staff were surprised when they turned up to work on Thursday and found an envelope stuffed with €400. There was also a note which read, "Sorry," to make up for Saturday night.
And that was Stick News for Monday, the 29th of September. Kia ora. Today's word is bankrupt. I always thought that this word came from bank and rupture, which means break or burst suddenly. But I just looked it up and it says here in the concise Oxford Dictionary that the word comes from the Italian for broken bench. Did you hear that Paul Newman died? He was an actor. Haven't you heard of Paul Newman? Lots of movies. The Sting. You haven't seen The Sting? How about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Paul Newman. Who is he? The name sounds kind of familiar. What was he in? I haven't seen that. No. No, I haven't seen that either. I don't think I've seen any of his movies.
Paul Newman starred in the film A. Butch Cassidy and the Moondance Kid, B. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, C. Butch Cassidy and the Karate Kid. B. Gateway 21 is preparing to file for A. Bankrupt, B. Bankruptcy, C. Bankrupture. B. Rupture means A. A feeling of intense pleasure or joy, B. A feeling of intense pain, C. Break or burst suddenly. C. The word bankrupt comes from A. The Italian for broken bench, B. The German for sudden death, C. The Japanese for flying fish. A. What does every cloud have? A. A silver lining, B. A gold lining, C. A fluffy lining. A.
And that was the Daily Englisher. See you tomorrow. Bye.